Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Gunpla TV, and yes, this week, Dave, we have Gunpla. It's been 2 weeks since we've had
much Gunpla, but
a Gunpla kit, 3 weeks now, and we've finally got something that is at least kind of from a Gundam series, at least, but it's nothing new, unfortunately. It's still just another Petit'gguy, or Petit'gguy as they call him here, but now we've got one with Sarah's face, or Sarah as they call it in Japanese. So yeah, but of course it can be built also as a regular Petit'gguy too, if you want to build just a regular old grey Petit'gguy. So yeah,
I doubt no one's going to do that.
Gunpla! Finally some Gunpla for Gunpla TV. Aren't you excited?
I'm so happy.
Excited. Unfortunately, as you can tell by the nice display of kits here this week, there's not a whole lot of new releases. Just the two from Bandai and one cool thing from Fujimi. But yes, what else from Bandai?
So I was saying that there was going to be 3 in that group that they were releasing. And this is it. It's come here now, and it's the Lunar Trigger.
The Lunar Trigger.
So as we didn't actually mention this last time, but you can mix and match all of these 3 together.
Yeah, so if you wanted swap the halves of them.
Yeah, so that's quite neat.
So you can have, this is gold and blue, and the other ones we had like red and black, and we had like a green, and what was it? I don't remember. But yeah, if you wanted to have like a green and like the blue, I think you can like switch them. And
yeah, I think it's quite neat. There we go, green and silver.
Green and silver, so maybe we'll be able to get, we're still seeing if we can get someone here to
gold and silver would be
build
sweet.
These kits for us, so maybe.
We've got one of them built. I've had it on good authority.
Okay, so, one of them is already finished.
So maybe in the next week we'll have both of them done. We can.
Okay, maybe we should hand this one. Do they think they'd want to do 3? It's like building the same kit
thing
over again. I don't know.
I have a doubt he wants to do that. But.
Right, but well, at least maybe we can get 2 of the kits on the review, so that way you can kind of show off that switching. So that's kind of cool, but nothing, unfortunately, really new from Bandai this week. But we do have something new from Fujimi, and I thought this was quite awesome looking, so I wanted to bring it on the show just to show it off to you guys. So Fujimi's done like a number of the other, like the dinosaur kits. I think we had a review of the dinosaur kits.
And the beetle kits.
And the beetle kits. So they came out with a new bug, and in Japanese anyway, this is called the O Kamakiri. So Kamakiri is mantis, and O just means big, so... Of course, in America, do you call it Praying Mantis as well? So because it has the arms and it looks like it's praying, so it got that name, Praying Mantis. So
I really hate them.
Yeah, they're
the female ones cut off the male's head after.
Right. That's what they're famous for. Is after they mate, the female tends to eat the male. So it's quite the interesting bug, and it doesn't show it on this front box art, but it also comes with some really cool clear wing effect parts. So. That is quite awesome. Not a whole lot of parts to this kit, so it looks like it would be a quite simple build.
I really think you could smack that out in...
Right, in maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, seriously.
This thing is all snapped together too, so that's quite
easy to remove, no nippers needed.
No, is there no nippers needed?
Yeah,
okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so like the Petit'gguy type of kit where you can just... Yeah, just pull it, twist it off if you want. I'd probably still end up using nippers if I was to build it, just because I'm a... perfectionist that way.
Yes.
But we do have a little bit more to talk about that does involve Gunpla this week, because actually today, the day that we are filming this episode, we have new items, December releases that just went up on the site.
Some really good ones.
So let's take a look. Of course, everybody expects in December, that's the month where you get like the really big Bandai release. Like last year we had the Perfect Grade, but this set of December releases we got does not include any kind of big releases. There's no Perfect Grade on it, so I'm wondering if they're saving that announcement for
sure.
The Tokyo show. The Tokyo Hobby Show is coming up at the end of this month, I believe around the 28th or something. So only a few weeks away from that, and
so
that's when we'll finally see what the big.
We have 2-3-day weekends.
Is going to be one,
and then the hobby show.
Yeah, there's a couple of holidays coming up, and then the hobby shows. So that's kind of quite nice for us. But
not to say that there aren't any really cool things that are coming up. So
no, not indeed. So we got something that you are quite interested in. You love this. What is it?
It's the Figurized Labo Hatsune Miku, and that was shown off on our special episode from the hobby show.
Okay, so you saw this. It was the, what was it, C3?
C3, yeah.
The C3. So Dave, Dave went to C3 and he was able to see that. So before with these Figurized Labo, kits. We've only had the 2 Fumina releases, so different. She's just wearing different bathing suits.
Very slow to release them.
Yeah, they're very slow to release. Unfortunately, just like the Fumina, however, this Hatsune Miku is also going to be quite limited. So
quick, type it into the browser.
I don't want to make any guarantees, unfortunately, but by the time you watch this, it's probably already going to be on order stop. But we do have other releases to talk about, and a lot of this is from that brand new Build Divers anime series, which is going to be starting October 10th, I believe.
Cool.
But these kits won't be out until December. That's when they're all scheduled to be released. So let's take a look at the first one we have here. This is the Gundam Zelt Zam. So that kind of looks interesting. He's got a really super long kind of arm with some stretching,
very non-Gundam
kind of fingers. That's it. Definitely an interesting kit. But speaking of interesting kits, let's take a look at the next one, which is going to be the Dora Brute. I hope we have the name correct on the site. Dora Brute. Now, this is the one, I think we talked about this when they announced this new Build Divers series, but we didn't have it up on the site yet. But this is the crazy one that has like 4 legs. So that is something quite interesting, I have to say. And then we have another Haro, and this is going to be the Haro plot Zaccarello. So this is another one we saw earlier. It's kind of a rip on a classic Gundam, not really a mobile suit, but a classic Gundam kind of armor type thing. Just like we had the Haro ball. That's the same type of thing. Speaking of Haro, we've got another Haro, and this one is coming now in pink.
Just the same as all the others, just a different color.
For all you pink lovers out there, you're going to be able to get your Haro.
December, right?
Pink. Yeah, these are all December releases. All right, so also from Build Divers, I'll skip those 2 LBXs for now. We have a couple of different weapon sets. We've got mass production type Zeonic sword. So you got a giant kind
massive
of sword with a little Zeonic type of symbol on there. We also have, next is the Injustice weapon. So it looks like it comes with a wing of some sort, a kind of
lance, would you say
lance or pole arm? What is it? And a shield type of thing. So that's kind of interesting. And 30-minute missions. We've got a new 30-minute missions Navy Blue aerial warfare version. So that's interesting.
A bit different to the others.
All right. Another Mecha Collection kit. Astro Combat Vessel set, so maybe interesting. I don't know.
And Figurized Standard.
Yeah, so another Figurized Standard Asuna.
It's from Todd.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, we just talking about it.
So
it's actually quite surprising for me to think that they take Sword Art Online.
Right. So we're getting some interesting kind of Figurized Standard kits. So this seems like up your alley. Would you be interested in building this once it comes?
I actually watched some of Sword Art Online.
Ooh.
But like a lot of people in the office don't seem to like it that much. Maybe it's, maybe it went downhill. I'm not too sure.
To be honest, I've never seen it, but I know it's quite popular, so I'm sure a lot of people out there will be looking forward to that. Also, there was 2 LBX releases coming out. The LBX Lucifer, it says Dumbbell Senki, and LBX Nightmare. So, 2 new LBX kits. Quite interesting. What do you say?
Awesome.
So
I say we go for it.
I was just going to say, so this is only what we have up for December releases right now, but I'm still hopeful that we will get some kind of big December
release. When will that go up then?
If
we go there on the 27th, it will probably be up on the 28th, or it will definitely be on our blog.
I imagine usually we get the Bandai Hobby information at the end of the month, so now this is actually the beginning of the month, so it might be part of the next wave that we get, which probably will be around the end of the month, right? They always kind of time it around this when the hobby shows come out. So hopefully around then we'll have some new Bandai Hobby items going up for pre-order on the site.
Video of that too from the show. Me and Todd will be going there.
Yes, we will be going again this year, so we look forward to that.
Mint. Okay, now we got some comments from last week's episode, 331. So we got Elucia de Letelma, I think. So I have mostly 1/100 scale MGs. Is the MG new version car still acceptable compared to the new RG new?
Ooh,
the new RG new.
Is it still acceptable? Of course, Master Grade kits are always acceptable, but I mean, it's kind of... I don't think it was a really horrible kit, the old Master Grade New, but I mean, of course, the RG is kind of like the new thing, but the original Master Grade New was also like the version Ka, so you had like that kind of cool. I think it showed a little bit of the inner frame.
I think it looks
the
cool.
Psycho frame.
I've actually had to deal with some custom with that today, so I looked that up. It's not bad. I think it's cool.
It kind of depends what scale you want. If you're more into the 1/144th, then go for the RG. If you like the bigger kit, then maybe that Master Grade is still going to be the one you want to choose.
Right. Okay, and the next is Freak Guest. I think that's what it is. Anyway,
I think so.
I'm waiting for the review of that VR chair for Frames Arms Gold.
All right, so that's the one we had in that big box.
There.
Yes, so that was from, I think I mentioned it was like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
They kind of had something that looked a bit similar to that. But yes, we actually are going to have a review of the VR chair because we have sent the VR chair off to our good friend, the Crow-sama.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. Crow-sama's going to be reviewing that one from us. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I am too, actually.
It's going to be quite interesting. Okay, so that does it for our comments. And it is time for the moment that you are all probably waiting for. And that is our weekly 2,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit. And this week, the lucky comment is from... It's a YouTube comment from that last episode. And their name is Tuner from... One.
Hell. Yeah.
Can we say that on YouTube?
Yes, we can. It's fine.
All right, and their comment is, let's hope for PG Dragon Ball kits. So yeah, we had those couple
Maybe
of
waiting a while.
figurized standard PG or regular Dragon Ball kits, but could you imagine a PG Dragon Ball kit, like
That'd be
giant?
pretty big.
What would you have, like movable, flexible muscles or something?
Yeah, probably. But I'm not sure if they're going to go down that route just yet.
I think that one might be a bit of a pipe dream, but it's good to have dreams. Dreams build creativity. Dreams are good for the mind. So you never know. You never know. Maybe someday.
So how do they win?
That's right. All right. So if you guys out there would also like to win 2,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit, all you need to do is comment on this episode or any of the review episodes that go up after this one. I hope there will be.
Yeah, no,
before the next one we have next week. I think next week we are definitely going to have... Bandai definitely should be releasing more kits, although I think it's a lot of 30-minute mission stuff that's coming next week. There is one HG kit, if my memory serves correctly, that is coming out next week on the 14th. Nice. So we will have an actual real Gundam kit to show next week, even though it's just an HG kit. So look forward to that. And with that, Dave, do you have anything else you wanted to mention to our fine guests or viewers out there?
No, just like and subscribe and keep watching.
Like, subscribe, gotta hit that bell.
Yeah, the bell.
Don't forget the bell. Everybody mentions that bell. So
yeah.
All right, I think that about wraps it up for this week's episode. Thank you all out there for watching, and we will see you again shortly.
See ya. Goodbye.